Hey wrestling fans, this is Rick from rickswrestlingblog.com. Hey, I want to talk a little TNA. It's been a little bit since I've spoke about them, and I want to talk about what they've been doing since Bound for Glory. Just finished watching another show, and I tell you what, TNA's shows have been getting better and better. And I'm not sure exactly what the next pay-per-view is at because they're so much further apart. But I tell you what, these events that they've been given have been something to watch. Especially for live television on Spike TV, this has been some great TV. So putting these things on pay-per-view has been awesome. Hey, let's talk about the Main Event Mafia. Hey, they're no more. They broke up. But you know what? That's how you do it. I mean, that's how you do it. Instead of just breaking people up and making them fight each other, and hey, one turn on the other and breaking up these teams this way, they actually just dispersed and went on their own one by one, and that was great. I love the way they did that, and that's good because they also leave it open for any future reuniting. So that's good stuff there. But one thing that happened that actually kind of happened throughout the night was Curt Angle and Bobby Roode. Hey, these two guys, listen, they went at it at the pay-per-view, okay, Bound for Glory, where Bobby Roode won that match. The very next Impact, they fought again. Bobby Roode ended up winning that match also. But here comes Bobby Roode and Curt Angle fighting again, and the intensity that they fight with, and the way they're doing their segments and just yakking at each other and stuff. And I tell you what, do I want to watch them for the third time? Yeah, I do. It's pretty interesting. Would I want to watch them on a pay-per-view? I sure would. These guys have been doing this so good. I mean, the way they're fighting in the ring, they're fighting outside the ring. They're coming out from the back trying to hold them back from each other. They're getting away and jumping on each other and just pounding on each other. And I tell you what, these guys are putting on a show. They're putting on a show that I want to watch. And it's been exciting so far. So, hey, listen, they've had a lot of things. Hey, Pac-Man Jones and DeQuinn, I forgot his partner's name, but the Cincinnati Bengals came out. The Bengals came out and actually took on Bad Influence and actually just kind of beat them down a little bit. Of course, it wasn't a real match. They jumped in the ring and kind of did some pounding and knocked them out and knocked them silly. And hey, you got to hand it to Bad Influence. Bad Influence is a great team to watch. I mean, these guys are funny. These guys are fun. These guys are just interesting to watch. I mean, they are like the best tag team going in wrestling today. These guys, I think someone like WWE would have a lot of fun with these guys because these guys are just from that mold, I mean, anyway, listen, that little fight between them, even though it only lasted a quick, short time, I mean, with the few moves and hits that were done in that ring, that was fun. So I'm hoping that this is going to lead into something going on, but you never know. Sometimes they just do these as a small little segment kind of thing because they were in the town, and then that's it. Hey, but you know what? That had to be good for ratings. The women's knockouts title. The knockouts are always a great match to watch. They have some good women wrestlers in there. Not only are they good looking, but they can wrestle. They can fight. Not every single one of them, but many of them are, and many of them can. So, hey, Gail Kim, she's the challenger. I mean, I'm sorry, she's the champion, and I can't see any challengers really beating her for anything. Yeah, you got ODB because she's the big girl, but you know what? Gail Kim is just a pure wrestler, and she is a great champion, and she knows how to speak. I mean, she's got the whole package. Aces and eights. First, you think they're falling apart, but guess what? It's another ploy, and so they jump Anderson and give him a beat down, and you think they're falling apart, and because they're down to what, 3 members, 4 if you count Taz. But why would you count Taz? He doesn't wrestle. I don't think he can wrestle anymore. But hey, I had something going there where we thought that they were going to be completely taken apart, and hey, they're still together, of course. EC3, this guy is actually kind of impressing me. It's just funny how they're like babying him, of course, because he's a Carter. He's a Carter, and the world needs a Carter. And so that is the funniest thing here. I like the fact that he keeps fighting Dewey Barnes and Fernum and whoever else, but he just keeps fighting these clowns that you never even hear about. So it's gonna be fun to see when he takes on somebody more serious here. Um, Bad influence, like, hey, fighting Punk and Punk Park and EY, but EY, what's, come on. Could do without the he's a clown and sometimes fun to watch, but Park, just bring us Abyss. Abyss is more entertaining. All right, hey, Bobby Roode, Angle, Aries, I mean, all got involved. I mean, there they go again. But again, like I said, great match. Hardy and Sabin, Full Metal Mayhem, another good match. Hey, these events have been getting better and better. And again, I said I don't know when the next pay-per-view is coming up because they've spread them out more now. But these are matches that I'd be interested in, and it looks like I may be purchasing that next pay-per-view also. So we'll see how it builds up to that next one and see what's going on with that. But right now, Impact, WWE should be taking a look here because these guys are actually doing some stuff here, and with Dixie Carter being the heel, being the main heel. Well, there's a lot of good stuff with that. This is just a lot of good things you can do with that, and she's taking on the old McMahon. The McMahon from the Impact, from the Attitude Era, and so this stuff has just become to the point where they're becoming must see, and I like this. I'm really enjoying the show, and I think you would too if you're watching it. Okay, thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.